simps, losers, and creeps. I saw this and I thought it'd be funny. Okay, here we go.
Twitch is the pioneer of online live streaming, but in recent years, it's tanked its own reputation by seemingly making the wrong decision at every turn. It seems that every aspect of Twitch, whether it's the user base, streamers, mod team, or admins, has some sort of degeneracy seeped into it at this point. Whether the downfall of Twitch is the result of any of these parties can be debated, such as Twitch mods banning people seemingly based on personal opinion, streamers getting drunk and making out with fans' wives, and Twitch viewers like someone who sued Twitch for $25 million because he played with his joystick too much, which caused him to chafe his chicken and sustain injuries. Some parts of this equation...
It's actually true. I read the lawsuit. Izzy was mentioned in it.
Is funny, some parts are depressing, and some are just a bit enraging. So today we're looking at all of this and much more on Twitch Degenerates. God help us all. Twitch is the most parasocial platform on the internet, and it's not even really close. On YouTube, you can almost never directly communicate with a platform.
I feel like this probably has happened. Like, if you guys ever held the door for somebody and then they walk past you because they're going to another place or something like that, I feel like awkward moments like this do happen between people. You know, it's her fault, though? Yeah, and it's like... I can see it, yeah. It's like, why didn't she just do it? Because she didn't see it. She's not even thinking about it.
On the internet, and it's not even really close. On YouTube, you can almost never directly communicate with your favorite content creators.
Very smart. That's a YouTube W right there.
Whereas on Twitch, this communication is one of the main functions, and it's as simple as opening your wallet. Now, obviously, there's nothing inherently wrong with this system.
This is one thing that I always kind of did wrong with my streams, and I used to do that way more. What the fuck? Wait, what's wrong with that? What, just because Ice licked Ricky? Well, who cares? That's fine. I've had people lick me before, even other dudes. Yeah, it's not weird. I mean, it's kind of weird, but, like, it's not that weird. It's not something that, like, you should spam chat about. But, like, the thing is with this, right, is, like, you have a lot of people that, like, they have to donate to get a streamer's attention. I just read people's messages. I feel like I'm losing money here. I really do.
But some people don't understand that just because you donate to somebody doesn't mean you know them, even if you think you do. While most Twitch users...
I mean, I do feel like this is not a Twitch issue, because if it was only a Twitch issue, you wouldn't have all the Minecrafters that are really popular on YouTube and Twitter that have the craziest fucking fan bases. And I'm pretty sure that Korean K-pop streamers, there's not that many of them. There's like one. There's Jay, and that was it. And I think he stopped streaming.
Don't develop parasocial
It's a loser's issue.
You can see how somebody who's
sure
a bit unhinged could do so. This can lead to audiences prying into streamers' lives, maybe a bit more than they should. And it's as simple as giving the audience what they want to start this relationship. But some people don't understand that a Twitch streamer is not their toy most of the time. But maybe...
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that people do view Twitch streamers as toys, and that's why they type stupid things in chat to get them to respond to it. That's the reason why. And I think that a lot of streamers get emotionally connected to how other people see them as, like, you know, they have like this emotional connection with their internet friends on Twitch, and it's just weird, man.
They could be their eye candy, which is where simp culture comes from. And the only way to counter simp culture is with anti-simp culture. Meet Eric Estavillo. While you might not know his name, you definitely know him. An avid Twitch watcher, UCLA alumni, gamer.
Consider standing out in front of the shuttle that's running in front of the hotel.
And where your tax dollars go. Eric is exactly what I'm talking about. After living off disability for years, Eric decided he was going to stand up for the little guy and take on the Amazon-backed Twitch. He had enough of Twitch's antics and unfairness to him. So he decided to take them to court and sue them for $25 million US
watched
dollars.
this.
For what
Yes.
reason, you might
This is a real person. A real person did this.
ask? Well, he claimed that Twitch plastered too many women on his front page,
Right.
which caused him
Yeah, I've been complaining about that too for years. Yeah, I can't believe how there's women on this website. It's fucking degenerate.
to beat off with a fleshlight, which caused him injuries on his Johnson, which led to... that's gross. Also, he claimed that because of Twitch showing him these women, he physically could not look away, causing his eyes to be bloodshot.
This is not true, okay? As somebody who's stared at titties for probably longer than this guy's been alive, this is not true. He's full of shit. This is completely fucking bullshit.
Bloodshot red and strained. And of course, as you would expect, he did his business on his computer and caused a short circuit, causing a temporary blackout. He demanded $25 million from Twitch, as well as every streamer listed in the complaint to be banned, notably names such as Pokimane, Alinity, and Amaranth. Also, I should mention he was following 786 female streamers and 0 male streamers. Now, unfortunately,
Yeah. That sounds like the Hassan that used to work at Twitch. You know, they fired him and then he filed this fucking lawsuit. Not Hassan Piker, the other one.
for the Gamers Union, this case was thrown out in California, but
Yeah,
Eric
it was.
still has plans to follow through with this suit. Taking inspiration from the Joker, he states how it's not about the money.
It's about sending a message.
I'm not joking. Eric has also
Smart.
sued many other companies such as Sony, Apple, Insomniac Games, GameSpot, Microsoft for giving him the Red Ring of Death, and Sony again, who he
You know what? Actually, this Eric guy's not too bad. I got the Red Ring of Death too, man. I couldn't play. I stopped being able to play. Y'all ever had that shit? And whenever you had your Xbox 360, because I had it stood up vertical, and then like the disc fell off, and like the whole thing was like, and then like I could smell it. Y'all remember that shit? Like, that scared me.
claimed ruined his social life when he got banned from PlayStation as he was not able to receive social interaction outside. PlayStation was the only place he could get some sort of human communication, and more importantly, meet girls. Now, Twitch Insanos are pretty common, and unfortunately not all of them are as ridiculously funny as Eric here. Some are quite intense and, quite frankly, disturbing. How about Ginny TTY, who had a fan scour through Discord messages, Steam achievements, created fucking graphs of a chatter on her stream, and coordinated all of that with her Steam account, as well as her menstrual cycle.
Yes.
To find
to find out if she was secretly hiding a boyfriend. What the fuck? This guy probably could have found the Unabomber. You understand that? Or the Zodiac Killer? But instead, he found out if Ginny had a boyfriend or not. Or aliens.
out if she had slept with a certain person or not.
Yeah.
Now, believe it or not, this story is pretty tame compared to the other stalker stories that seem to be dime a dozen on Twitch, some of which are quite terrifying. Weirdly enough, a lot of people will start Twitch channels with the intention of stream sniping or somehow getting attention by essentially stalking them. So I'm not going to pretend streaming is an easy job, because it's not, when you have to deal with bullshit like this, as well as sitting at a desk or walking around every day for hours. Can be difficult when you're constantly trying to entertain people. You thought coal mining was
I seen that one. That's where he throws it.
hard, try ending up on the front page of livestream fails. Being a streamer is going to attract a certain type of person who is capable of quite literally being terminally online. Now, there's a lot of degenerate streamers out there. The most iconic one we're not going to talk about today being Only Use Me Blade, whose story you probably know, but if you don't,
Not really
his
sure
Twitch was basically watch a man spiral into the depths of depravity, somehow getting worse and worse every stream through his own actions. While he is
Oh, I thought that was me.
most certainly a degenerate and maybe a criminal, he's not the funniest degenerate on Twitch. That crown goes to the infamous Burger Andy.
Oh,
He's maybe
God.
not as despicable as Blade, but he's certainly just as pathetic. You see, around the year 2016, IRL streaming was a huge phenomenon. Instead of watching
I was always amazed that people actually watched Burger Andy. And I remember whenever Dr. Disrespect put him in his fucking place, it felt so good to watch that happen. It was like, I sometimes I will think about that clip and it will make me happy.
people play video games, you could watch them just go about their normal lives outside. The most iconic of these streamers being
playing Wrath now, by
Ice
the way.
who had people follow him around
Anything for
and
views.
basically groupie him to be a part of his crew.
Yeah.
Many of these people who just showed up on his stream would be nicknamed Andy.
Oh,
there
yeah.
was Asian Andy, Mexican Andy, Arab Andy, who is now in prison. But by far my favorite is Burger Andy, who is the pinnacle of a degenerate streamer. Well, besides the aforementioned Blade. Burger Planet, or Burger Andy, is a streamer who is in his 30s and is basically everything wrong with online personalities who try to get famous.
It looks like a goddamn pineapple. I look like more.
I'm actually really surprised. I wouldn't have expected him to be wearing a seatbelt. That's crazy. Look at that. Wow.
Morrissey. I look like Bert and Ernie. Oh, I can't, every time I look in the mirror, just like, oh god. Oh, god.
This is actually probably the funniest thing I've ever seen from. This is funny. I like this.
Damn it.
He has a footprint that goes back to 2008 on YouTube, where he would go harass people at conventions.
And I'm
What a great career. He went from harassing YouTubers to harassing streamers to harassing other people on his stream. That's what you call a come up, guys.
say you are very marvelous. Definitely one of the sexiest nerds we've seen all day, by far.
But he saw very little success doing this, deciding to get a
wonder
normal
why.
job and presumably live a normal life. However, his real dream remained to be internet famous.
Yeah.
So in his mid-30s, he decided to leave his wife and kids to become an IRL Twitch streamer by leeching off the most famous IRL streamer at the time, Ice Poseidon.
How would you like to be an IRL streamer and have zero privacy? Well, I have something that can help with that, and it's today's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Private Internet Access is the world's most transparent VPN provider. They never record or store any user data, and they'll be able to hide your IP address as well as encrypt your internet. While this is great to safeguard your online privacy, it also comes with benefits such as working with all major streaming services. Did you
What if you had like a VPN that would make people think that you were connecting from the moon? Could they do that? For what purpose? Well, like, you think about it that, like, there would be no laws if you connected from the moon. So you could watch whatever you wanted on any Netflix. There's space laws, actually? Yeah, but the moon is the moon. It's not in space. We're talking about moon laws, not space laws. Anyway.
know Breaking Bad is not on Australian Netflix, so now I can rewatch it on Japanese Netflix.
Yeah.
そういうことだ。
Furthermore, it works on any operating system such as Linux, Mac, PC, iOS, etc. Also, the World Cup is coming up, so you can watch all of the games on your VPN. So if you go to piavpn.com
That's the way we used to
/ghostum,
play. I'd
you'll get
start
an
watching
83%
soccer.
discount on private internet access. That's $2.11 a month and get an extra 3 months for free if you sign up using the code. Signing up is also risk-free as there's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well as 24/7 customer service.
Wow.
Watching some of Andy's interactions with people is the most cringe and pathetic shit I've ever seen.
I drank what might have been piss out of the garbage to be in this.
He became iconic for kissing ass to people in a very insincere and awkward way, and some attempt
I feel like this was the kind of guy that people with low self-esteem would watch to think to themselves, oh, at least I'm better than him. You know, it's like people that get pushed around and thrown in the garbage can. It just makes them feel better because they know that they're not the bottom of the totem pole. They're like one above that.
to further his internet fame.
Good luck with your not wanting to have sex with me thing.
And his leeching wasn't exclusive to Ice Poseidon either, as there were multiple occasions of him not understanding boundaries and filming people while they didn't want to be filmed.
Well, you're the only person that talked to me in like 30 or 40 minutes.
Where are you staying at?
I live in my minivan.
Good luck.
I could have like fucked her, yeah, of course.
It was very clear by watching him that 1, Andy would do anything for a whiff of fame, and 2, he had no understanding of personal boundaries. How about his interaction with Dr. Disrespect,
This is it.
where Doc tells him to never film him ever again after Andy harasses
This was
him.
so good.
Don't ever film me again. Why? Just do me a favor, okay? Don't ever film me again. Don't ever get me on that. Okay. You hear me? What? Don't ever. Hey. What? All right, well, get away from me, man. Don't be on my thing.
Which, if you had any questions about it,
That was so fucking funny, man. God damn. Little, honestly, a weasel. Yeah, what a little weasel, man. It's Dr. Respect. True.
if Andy was playing a character, check him out crying after this interaction.
Alright, cool. I wasn't even doing anything weird. I don't fucking know. It's fucking awful.
Andy is the perfect example of somebody who will do literally anything for a shred of fame. Some of his attempts at going viral include stealing pizza from a homeless man, punching his friend in the nuts to win an exhibition boxing match, and him trying to bring a mentally handicapped woman back to his van.
I live in my minivan though. You want to go party in the minivan?
Yeah, this guy's a bad guy.
Can I kiss you?
Well,
On the mouth?
no.
I believe if you took every quality of an awful internet personality / Twitch streamer and combined them into
Yeah,
one
that's about
thing,
right.
this is what you'd get. One thing to note is that if you go to any compilation of him on YouTube, all of the comments are saying he deserves every bad thing that happens to him.
That's exactly what happened. Like, after Doc was mean to him, nobody cared. Everyone was like, yeah, good job, Doc. He deserved it.
But if you were going to watch one video of Burger Andy, this is the one you have to. It is by far the best video of Burger Andy and one of the best videos online in my opinion, where he's trying to get on Ice Poseidon's party bus.
You said and I just ate a worm and shit. Dude, it's sketchy out here. I don't have to walk back through there.
I mean, why'd you come here?
I came here to see you guys. You said I could come with you.
Look at this face. But for those of you who enjoy this kind of content for some reason, or even enjoy stuff with a slight bit of edge to
I wonder if it's all just like a meme. And he goes home and he's like, I really fuck with him today. Okay, that's good. Right? Is it a character? Or is it just like actually what he's like? I wonder.
it, Twitch isn't the platform for you. Because over the past little while, it seems Twitch has done everything in its power to make every wrong decision possible. Such as creating categories to filter streamers by race, gender, and sexual orientation. In case you really didn't want to watch someone of a specific one of those things, I guess. Twitch is a bit of a degenerate platform by itself. Horrible decisions are driving many streamers away from the platform right now. Like stupid bans that are never explained, such as this guy's username, which was Doanel, because Twitch thought his name was Do Anal. Or Gideon, who went into Pokemon's chat and got people to spam L+ ratio. Kind of a dick move, but guess what? Permanent ban. How about this girl who literally got banned on stream? 7-day ban. You can mess up, say an
I don't think, like, that didn't bother me. See, like, if the girl got fucked on stream and it was a 7-day ban, I mean, you didn't see the dude's dick on the stream, right? It's just kind of implied. So, like, I don't think that's a big deal. But, like, I don't think most things are a big deal. Right? She did it again? No, she didn't. That was fake news. You're just like Grandma, who just read a news article about how Donald Trump had Biden arrested for stealing the White House from him. You're just like Grandma, man. Yeah, that one didn't happen. You do see his dick? Oh, really? Yeah, I still don't care.
naughty word and be blacklisted forever, but if you literally do this, slap on the wrist. They also enable people like this woman to have power on their platform who, in case you're wondering...
I'm sorry, but I think that Twitch doing this was like such a fucking bitch move. And I don't think it's a bitch move for the reasons that you guys think it is. I think that they looked at a person who checked the most boxes for like, diversity points, and then they just put this person on the front page full well knowing what their audience is like, and they said, hey, this is a person that represents diversity on Twitch, and it's like we're using this person like they're effectively like a target dummy that like, okay, it's like, you're casting tricks of the trade onto her whenever it's really Twitch, because Twitch is doing this stuff and they just want to use these people and have these people as a shield. I was not a fan of it. It's misdirection. Yeah, she's tanking for them.
Believes she is a deer and can have a deergasm while getting scritches on her head. This person was put on the Safety Advisory Council.
I have power. They can't take it away from me. And honestly, there are some people that should be afraid of me.
But people who actually shoot off a real live gun while getting drunk on stream get banned. Freaking snowflakes, am I right, man? In all seriousness, the inconsistent ban rules and enforcements...
That's not an inconsistent ban rule at all, because him getting drunk and shooting a gun is against the law. So like Twitch bans you if you break the law. So like this actually wasn't inconsistent at all. Like, I know that you guys want it to be, but having a deergasm is not against the law.
Have led to people like Deadmau5 leaving the platform permanently and terminating his partnership. But for streamers, this isn't really an option. The only choice they have is to go to another platform, and back in the day, this wasn't really an option. But now, not only is it a failsafe, but it's a pretty good alternative in YouTube. While YouTube still has a million different problems, there are many stories of people getting banned on Twitch for small things, then switching to YouTube, and it's totally fine. For example...
But like, I mean, is that really true though? Because like, didn't we watch that one video of... Oh fuck, it was that black guy that said like his videos stopped getting promoted? And then like there was the whole quantum situation that happened as well. And like, I feel like YouTube doesn't really like pay Doc any attention. So like, yeah, Corey, I don't remember what his name was. I fucking forgot. But like, Corey Kinshin, there you go. So I feel like YouTube fucks up as well. But I think that like, the thing with YouTube is that YouTube is just so big that people assume that YouTube fucks up because they're just being mismanaged, and they assume Twitch fucks up because they're trying to fuck up.
Pyrocynical had his sub button removed for, let's just say, sketchy reasons that came down to inconsistent at best and malicious at worst. He moves to YouTube and voila, everything is fine. Now YouTube may be annoying, but they aren't stupid. Most of the time.
Yeah.
They see how bad Twitch has been fucking up recently and are keen to take advantage of it, signing big streamers to exclusive lucrative contracts. Now, people like you may be preying on Twitch's downfall, but keep in mind, where do all these people go? Remember Tumblr? Remember how when that imploded, Twitter and Reddit got way worse?
It's a good point.
Because do you want stuff like this on YouTube?
It already is.
Yes, of course you do.
There we go. Give me 1 second. Let me go back to that one. Wait, what the hell? Okay, yeah, there we go. Is this
Twitch
it?
is
Yeah, there we go. Good. Yeah, that stuff's already on YouTube. I feel like here's the reason why people complain about it on Twitch and not on YouTube. It's that a lot of your YouTube front page are videos that you've watched. Now, obviously, like... well, no, I did watch one of his videos, right? That one makes sense. Let's see. This one is like, oh, no, we watched this guy. This is the guy that did the steak video. Smoke and chill. Calm your mind. I've never watched anything remotely like this. Men Without Work. I've never watched anything remotely like this. You see kind of what I'm saying is like there's a lot of these different videos. Yeah, Pint, well, we've watched Pint before, right? So it makes sense. So overall, like, I think the reason why people complain about it more on Twitch is that if you go on to twitch.television and you look at what's available here, there are already a lot of different girls at the top anyway. Let me see if I can find some. It's like the ASMR section is like right there. And so if you want to look at it, you can easily fucking find it right there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can easily find it. So that's what the difference is. That's why people complain about it on Twitch rather than on YouTube. Because YouTube does a better job giving people giving people recommendations based off of what they watch rather than what's already popular. So I think that's why people complain about it on Twitch but not on YouTube, because this same content's on YouTube. Like all this same stuff content is like, I mean, there's naked yoga on YouTube, right? There's plenty of stuff like this on YouTube, so it's not that big of a deal. So that's what I think. Is somebody coming to a channel to escape this hell? It's not a hell. It's just other people that are doing something that you don't like. That's not a big deal, man. If this is upsetting for you, you're very lucky because you probably don't have any other real problems in your life. So yeah, I think this is a pretty funny video. I forgot all about Burger Planet. I'll have to subscribe and watch this. You guys should too. I think these are funny, man. They're great. You don't have to watch their content like care about it. Yeah, exactly. Like there's just no reason to worry about it. I know that a lot of people like always are like hoping that like, oh, Twitch dies, but like I don't really care that much about it. I think I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen just in general with like a lot of these platforms. Like I'll just do whatever is best for me. Like I don't really care about like what name I'm broadcasting under, right? It doesn't matter anyway. Let's see here. Humans equals deers equals okay, but you can't show dick. One of the most human things. Even if someone sees me, what do they think will happen? I mean, I think that it makes sense that somebody doesn't want to have a dick on the screen. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty fair. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I really don't think, like, somebody accidentally shows a dick on the stream, who cares? But like I can see how this is like, I mean, if you're doing like a helicopter dicks for like a period of time that's more than like, I don't know, like 10 seconds, I think this is kind of like overdoing it. Advertisers don't want it. Me, I don't care. Well, advertisers don't want a lot of things, but I don't think that's really a good judgment or a good value proposition for it. Either way, let me do it for 8 seconds. I mean, I don't know. Turn on your stream and find out. I have no idea. So, meat spin, most watched video ever. Yeah, you spin me right round. Yeah, I fucking remember that. And so, anyway, guys, yeah, that's kind of the way that I look at Twitch and how it's evolved over the years. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I think people usually just blow things out of proportion. And I think this is the case with a lot of people that complain about Twitch, etc.